Wait, what's going on with this door? Does this door usually open and close itself? Oh, what the hell? The lights just went off. Okay, I'm freaking out now. Guys. No, it's not you. Literally not.
A new evolution of domain names is now available to all Australians. They're simpler, shorter, and much easier to remember. So get in quick. Reserve your .au today.
Fuck off.
Not you. The door literally opened off and closed and then opened again. It could be the wind.
No, there's not that much wind, to be honest.
Elliot, do you see what's on the door? Holy shit, Angela, you gotta get inside and see this. The biggest spider I've ever seen in this country. Walking into this mill, first impressions, pretty scary. Like, there is a weird vibe. Not sure it's because there's a river back there and water flowing. You guys know the paranormal is amplified by water. It's used as a type of element. If you're a spiritual person, you know all about that. But check this place out. The person that invented just walking in an old haunted mill. As Elliot said, at some point in time, this place was abandoned, but now it's not. But look at this. There's a big stone here, which could be why there is paranormal activity in here, because stones like this could have some type of crystal inside of them. And, these things could amplify the spirituality of the area. This is so cool. And obviously, we got a tombstone. This is a real tombstone. And apparently, at some point in time, somebody was using this tombstone to prop up their porch in their house in the area. And it's a tombstone of a guy named Robert Young. And he died pretty young, actually. He was 28 years old when he died. This is one of the original basketball nets. Look at this. Made of metal, iron. So many objects in here that could have paranormal attachments to them. And there's a lot more going on upstairs. We're going to be investigating this place with lights off. But I'm going to show this to you guys with lights on. They just literally have tombstone laying around.
Yeah, right? Tombstone is so old.
Yeah. Alright, wish me luck. I'm going upstairs alone. Go upstairs. Look at this old basketball court. This guy was the inventor of basketball, a Canadian guy. Isn't that cool? Alright, there we go. Going upstairs by myself. Pray for me. Wish me luck. Now, I am going to be using my in here, but later on throughout the investigation. Jesus Christ. What the hell just moved over here? I'm on edge. Just being up here alone, it's pretty freaky, man. Yeah, okay. We got something. It feels different than the first floor. First floor felt kind of creepy, but up here, the vibes are different. Everything's kind of changed now. There's so much going on here, so many objects. That canoe, that sculpture over there, this thing over here, whatever the hell it is. Every one of these things could have some type of paranormal attachment. Now, I don't know if it's negative. I haven't heard of anybody getting injured or hurt up here, but it's still pretty creepy. So let's investigate it. Let's go get all my gear and do an investigation. Yo, when you came up here, was that light on? Is that on a sensor or anything? Okay, wait, before you tell me the story, let me tell you one thing. So I walked into here, and that light was not on. So I'm standing by the piano, just chatting, talking to my audience, and the light turned on.
So we sat here one night having a EEP session, nobody here, just me and two of my guys. And the light just turned on by itself. We searched for a switch everywhere, and we eventually found it. And you know where we found it?
Where?
This closet.
No. This is the switch for it? Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. You scared me. I'm on edge because... So how did it turn on?
That's the question. It's just that it's the lights that turn on here. We had no idea. They're attached to a switch, no motion sensor.
Dude, this is crazy. I heard no switch. Like, look at how significant that is.
Gonna fucking
Just
my
turns on
hotel
by itself.
room.
And like I said, we searched for a solid half an hour. Like, where the hell is the switch that's like?
Yeah, hotel room.
And it's inside the closet. And Angela and I were downstairs when you were up here by yourself.
Yeah, I thought one of you guys was upstairs. upstairs, so that's why I went up there. I'm like, okay, feeling all brave. Someone's up there. Holy shit. Okay. This is amazing. You know why? Because it's 12:11 a.m. right now, and we're already getting some good stuff. I mean, we started early at the other place, and we got a lot of good stuff, and I'm hoping we can do that here. All right, I gotta sit down and process this a little bit. Gonna be bringing up my ghost gear. Bug on me. What's that? Gonna bring up my ghost gear, spirit portal, try to communicate with Ethel. Maybe it's Ethel. I wonder if it is Ethel.
The spirits here are extremely hospitable, right? So,
It doesn't feel evil.
one time I was having an EVP session and my stomach rumbled. Getting female voice. Would you like something for that?
No.
Very hospitable. They like having company. They like having guests. This is Ethel's piano. This is the stool that comes out at night. They'll come in the morning and find the stool here.
Really? I really want to kind of like relive what you said happened with you. I want us to sit around here, maybe put the spirit portal on the table, and try to talk to something. Elliot was telling us a lot of the furniture in here is original, which, as I said earlier, paranormal attachments to these objects. Also, you guys know that they made these back in 1880?
No, bro, that's the 1860 model.
Really? Oh, I guess I was wrong. We're about to kind of recreate the seance that they did over 100 years ago. And, a long time ago. I actually have my REM pod sitting here on the mantle. It's on right now and it's not going off. And it was going crazy in that other house, and that means we had some real paranormal activity over there. Right now, we're not getting anything on it. And we're going to try to communicate with something, kind of seance, with the spirit. So this should be really interesting. Isn't it crazy how both the REM pods are not going off right now?
Just tells you that they're not defective.
No. And I literally just changed the battery on that one, so I put a brand new battery in. Well, I do. There's something paranormal.
No, but... Oh, maybe not spoke too soon.
On the piano, calling any spirit that wants to communicate with us in
No
this
bunt.
really old, haunted place.
Welcome you to join us.
Is that mine? That's
Many
my
books have
grandma
hide
now.
inside
Temperature's
this
changing
thing.
on that. Yeah. And this whole time they've been quiet.
16 Dixon Lane.
Do you want to make $1,000 today, and then $1,000 a day, every day? You will only need 5 minutes of my
Fuck off.
Is there a woman here?
Ethel, are you here with us?
I feel like there are spirits here right now, but they're weak. They're not as powerful as John. Ethel, are you with us? Do you guys hear that? It's like choking on the top. Is it choking there? Whoa, is that like a scream? What's happening, Ethel? Talk to us. Hello? Hello? Who's here? There's a very strange tone, right?
Can I call you Daddy?
Ethel!
Sorry, Donna. Crystal.
Hello, Ethel? Piano. Piano keys. Those are piano keys. Look at the light. Those are piano keys and strings. Ethel, thank you for your time. Oh, that was a girl's voice.
Love you, Daddy. Dion.
Red Pod.
Love you too.
Finally, some activity on the REM pod over there. And you know when that happened? When I started saying, did someone die here? Who's touching the REM pod? That's yellow, blue. All the sensors are going off. Physical touch, something close to it. Now we're getting somewhere. We just gotta be patient, that's all. Hey Ethel, I'm gonna shut this thing off now. And I'm gonna try to communicate with you in a different way. We got REM pod activity right on the piano.
Ethel, that's you. Can you make it stop for us?
Yo, John's here. You know how I know? Look at the distinct way that it's going off. The same way it was going off in his house. Right? That really fast, clustery way. Like, get the hell out of here, get the hell out of here, get the hell out of here. But it's interesting how mine isn't going off.
Ethel, it's you. Turn it off on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. John, your turn. On the count of 3. You want to let us know you're here? Turn it off on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. John never wants to listen to nobody.
Stop it! I'll give you a cookie. Smart thinking, Elliot. Play some keys for her. If it is Ethel, it might calm her down. Calm down, Ethel. Dude, that's so creepy, even though that we're doing it. That should not be going off like that, man. Let me try putting my REM pod there and see what happens. Oh shit, it is. I thought that was yours. Okay.
So the thing about temperature, right? So this is reading hot temperatures. You see over like shows the heat. Turn on this thing.
Turn up, Brian.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
This is an unheated building.
And it's pretty cold in here, to be honest.
As we're getting minutes late at night.
Yeah.
The only drafts would be cold. So where's the heat coming from?
Look, it's doing it again. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna switch this out with yours, Angela. This is some real paranormal stuff right here. Let's see if mine goes off here. Alright, spirits of this room, set off my REM pod like you were Angelo's. Hoping. Peace and quiet, finally. Hoping we get something. It might happen instantly. It might. What the f is that? At the window. What was that? There was just something outside the window. What floor are we on? So what the f did I just see? My camera was, I don't know, something moved outside of the window. Are the trees moving?
No, they're pretty still.
What? Guys, I literally seen something just go by the window. So even though I'm not getting anything on mine, it tells us that it's not a malfunction with Angelo's. We're just not getting. It moved on, whatever it was. I switched over to night vision now, and I'm going full darkness, hoping I can capture something on the night vision camera. Now this is gonna be creepy because I cannot see a damn thing. And yeah, this is man, Jesus Christ, what is that? All right, it begins. So from what I know is there aren't any evil spirits in here. It's just Ethel and something else, and they're usually like more hospitable and friendly, but still pretty terrifying to just walk around in the darkness. Going back into the piano room, hopefully I can capture something in Ethel's room. I feel like something is breathing down my shoulders. Like actually, can you make my K2 meter go off? Now, if you guys remember earlier, my REM pod wasn't going off. Just heat changes, but I was getting some hits on the K2 meter in front of the piano just now, and it stopped. Oh, yeah, that might have been me though. Not 100% sure. Elliot's downstairs waiting for us. Oh, hey, okay. Okay, we got temperature change on the REM pod. REM pod is getting some activity right now. Can you touch the REM pod and make it go to green? The light on the REM pod is flickering. Something was changing the temperature of it. And it is pretty cold in here because it's getting later in the dark right now. bed, and apparently it's very active. And it's dismantled right now. It's in a million pieces. Oh, it's so creepy doing this at night vision, man. I don't know why we do this, but it just adds a scare factor to the videos. When you turn, yeah, there's a statue, but when you turn in the hallways and you cannot see what's around the corner, like it's pure fear. It's crazy. Oh, I wonder if that's actual. Of course, it stopped, right? What's doing that? Touch the REM pod again.
Because that?
I don't know if that came from upstairs.
That was upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah, I just recorded that. Did that actually just happen? I'm fucking shaking right now. Elliot!
Is that like a basketball?
Yeah.
Get upstairs.
I just thankfully.
Elliot?
Elliot! Where's Elliot? Was that you banging?
Huh?
Seriously, you're not banging. Dude, I just got this on camera.
Did you drop it like a basketball or something?
Dude, I'm gonna play this back for you. Angela, did you record on that?
No, I caught like the last 2 seconds.
That came from right above us. Right above us, somebody playing basketball.
Shut up.
I'm not even
For
joking.
real, dude. We literally heard, it sounded like a metal thing as well, right at the end. Yeah, it sounded like.
We have had basketball fall off the shelf.
Okay, I'm gonna play this back. No, it sounded like somebody running, full blown running, and then sounded like a basketball dribble at the end.
I don't understand. We were literally standing there looking at each other, and all we hear is.
Noises here at night. I'm not surprised. It's just funny you think it's a basketball.
It sounded like a basketball at the end. At first, I thought it was someone running, and that's what it sounded like. Someone. The Good Guys Massive TV sale is on. This next 55-inch TV, 1799. This TCL 75-inch TV, 1475. I'm running really, really fast upstairs, right above us.
That's probably why you didn't.
Where were you?
Should we go see if something like fell?
Yeah, we should go to the 3rd floor. But dude, that came. We were standing right over here. This is exactly where we were standing. Let's stand here and listen in again.
It's a milk bump.
I don't know, something just touched me. Something just touched me. It's cold. It was really cold. And it scared me. I can't shake it out of my mind that something upstairs was running across beams. Like full blown running. And I was thinking about that and then something touched me. We need to go up there. We need to go up there right now. Dude, it's not like this. It's not like. Yeah. That's what. It just sounded like a childlike type of run, but it was a run. It was 100% a run, and then basketball dribble. That was fear right there. What I experienced was actual paranormal fear. Dude, it's like I thought it was Elliot knocking on a door. I thought he was locked out. You weren't locked out, were you? Yeah, like I thought for a second you went outside and you got locked out and you were knocking on the door. We're sitting here reviewing the footage on these Sony night vision cameras. The audio is not the greatest, but I'd have to amplify it on my editing software. And I did capture something. You could hear something running upstairs, but we missed the full of it because me and Angela were just packing up our stuff and we're about to get the hell out of here. And Elliot's downstairs waiting for us to finish. Friend Elliot has given us access to this place. We've been here all by ourselves. Me, Angelo, and Elliot doing paranormal investigations in different locations. We've been filming so much that we've caught so much paranormal activity in this one night than I have in such a long time. I'm so happy because of it. If you haven't seen the other videos, I'm going to link them down below. But now we're about to investigate something a little bit different on this property. There's this haunted shack in the woods. You heard me right. A haunted shack, and it's in the woods. And supposedly apparitions have been seen inside. But before we do that, we're going to investigate the haunted chapel. Now, no one's really investigated the chapel. We're going to be the first people to do so ever. So that's really awesome. I'm going to get Elliot to tell us a little bit about the history of this, what's going on with it, and why they believe this place is haunted.
This is a chapel.
The end. First things first, let's just say congratulations to Elliot because he got married here recently at this chapel. Look how cool this is. Really historic. How old is this place?
It's over 100 years old.
Dang.
It has never been investigated. But people have experienced paranormal happenings all over this conservation area. So why would this be any different?
Exactly.
People don't tend to come up here because it's pitch black at night. It's hard to see your way. And it's on the top of the hill. Now, I thought before you go to the haunted cabin that you should come here and say a prayer anyways. So you might as well just check it out.
Well, we are going to need a prayer after all the paranormal stuff we've encountered in this place today. This place is super active, and it's probably because it's so historic and there's so much left behind here. Is it weird that my left ear is ringing like crazy right now?
Well, they say that's a sign of spirit around you.
Shit.
They're speaking to you.
Yeah, as you were telling your story, my ear just started ringing.
Awesome man nearby.
This is a really old chapel. I've never seen a
But
chapel
he's
like
not
this
real.
before. There's no
Shot
walls.
man.
This is one-sided wall. It kind of reminds you of something from
So it has
Mexico.
to be spirit.
Right? Yeah, it's like a mini castle. Place is cool. Elliot actually got married here, which is really, really amazing. It does have like a medieval charm to it as well. Scratch
So
the
the man
Mexican
just
part,
to
but
kill
I think the
all the
medieval than anything.
creepypastas are
What is
not
this?
real.
Whoa. Hear
Of
ye.
course.
Hereby anoint you, Angelo, Knight of the Shire. Do you accept this challenge? Alright, congratulations, you have a boy. This is cool. Let's see if we can find something paranormal here. Maybe if we get some spikes on the EMF. Yeah, it's really, as you guys can see, it's super dark. Are there any spirits connected to this chapel? Talk to us. Use this device in my hand to illuminate the LEDs. You know, it might be good if we don't get anything. Because if we go to the haunted shack, where he's saying he's seen an apparition, and we do get something there, that tells us that the chapel's not actually haunted. I mean, it's a place of worship, right? Take a look at how cool it looks from out here, kind of like castle-like.
Oh, you remember when we were in the basement and the light just turned off?
Yeah.
That was like, what, maybe 5 minutes or something?
They're supposed to be off, right?
Well, they're still on.
So we left the haunted mill, and it's actually, you can see it. You can see the lights. If Angelo turns off his light, we'll be able to see it properly. There you go. Out in the distance, those are the lights at the mill, and they're supposed to be off. We just left there. Their motion activated.
And after 5 minutes, they turn on.
And we've been gone for way longer. Yeah, you can kind of see the light out there in the distance. We've been gone for longer than 5 minutes, so they're supposed to be off, those lights. If you didn't see the last video that we did at the mill, we had something paranormal happen all night long, subtle stuff, but right at the end, it almost sounded like somebody run through the attic. Elliot was downstairs, both Angelo and I were putting away our gear when it happened, so I had just turned on my camera just to capture some of it, and I managed to capture some of the running on camera, which is pretty insane. There's something in this place. There you go. You can see that the light in the mill is on right now. That should be off. Holy shit. So there's something causing it to stay on. And we seen all the lights, guys. We actually had to tape the lights and the sensor so they would stay off the entire night because they're motion activated only. You can turn them on by hand, but they're just going to turn back off after 5 minutes, which we actually did see them do that when we were there. But now they're just staying completely on, which is... Oh! I just seen it! Dude! I got it on camera, did you? Oh, I got the shivers, dude. It turned off and on, which is... Oh! Which is... Oh!
It's like something is like standing directly in front of the camera.
Elliot, we just got the light turning off and then back on instantly. The top one. In the middle. And that's where we heard the running come from, right? Wow.
Just turned off and on. So there's some sort of motion that's keeping it from shutting down.
Yeah, something paranormal is moving in there. There's no one's supposed to be in there. Alright guys, it's literally 2:30 a.m. right now and we're in the woods that have bears in them. Not even joking, it's 2:30. Finding our way to this shack where apparently Elliot has seen an actual person go through it when he was the only one here. So I'm hoping this is the right trail and this gets us to where we're going. Elliot is hanging back at the car, the parking lot, and it's just Angelo and I. The vibes here are just really spooky. Keep in mind, these are haunted lands. Apparently, there's a lot of natives that were buried on this land in the past. And they could be why this shack is haunted. But we'll figure it out. You know me, I always figure things out. What's going on? Really?
Yeah.
If I, I don't know, I came here during the afternoon, and I just looked at it, took a couple of B-rolls of this place. But if I didn't try to investigate it, if, during the investigation, I deem it okay, there's something going on here, I'll go back to the car and grab my tools. And we're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and June bugs. Yeah, I know, there's bugs everywhere. Oh, look, there it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Whoa, it's even creepier at nighttime. So Elliot said he'd seen a white...
Property Scope is transforming property research, giving you the insight needed to decide
white figure, like a full apparition, go through it. Dude, this is so creepy. It's just some shack in the woods. So what's the deal with this cabin over there?
So running from the mill, there's a path you can follow the river, and eventually you're going to hit a millstone, and that's where the ghost of Ethel sits in its boat.
Here?
Yes, and this cabin is on the way. And all the places I've been to, I've never seen an apparition. I've seen shadow people, but never a person.
Yeah.
I was here. Through that window, I saw a person walking by.
Oh, wow.
And then I was with my business partner, Eric. And I'm like, Eric, there's someone in there. But, no, there's not. And he started walking through. I said, there's somebody there. I just walked by again. Goes inside, nobody there.
Oh.
I tried to debunk it, looking at the sunlight and everything.
Yeah.
It was a full white shirt person walking by.
So I thought.
Well, I don't know.
We don't know. I wonder if my SLS camera will pick up on anything here.
So at the end of our ghost hunting events here, I sent people through the path back to the parking lot, and this is one of the investigation shots, and about 80% of people will not, they like my footage that they hit me after, they walk by. This is a bad vibe.
Okay. This little cabin here stirs up some ghosts. I don't even want to go in just yet. So apparently from this angle here, Elliot was way up there. He had seen some type of figure pass through the window, seen him clear as day, and he had a friend with him that had seen it as well, so... Man, this is so creepy. Our job here tonight is to figure out what it is that's haunting the cabin, but we also gotta try not to get eaten by a bear, because there are bears. Look at this, it's pretty creepy. Whoa.
So, do you smoke weed? Yes?
Yeah.
What about smoke?
Okay, we got something.
Yes?
Let's go inside and check this out.
There's a joint and a
He's
smoke.
reading
Whichever
something.
joint now, then a
No,
smoke, then we
stop,
fuck.
too.
In my hotel room. And
Yeah, it's going straight to red. Oh my god, the closer I get, the more red it gets. Hey, look at this. It's just going off the charts. Whoa. Dude, look
These
at
are what?
this. So
Thanks.
cool.
Here you go. Thanks.
Well, the EMF meter is definitely going crazy in here. So we are getting some type of activity. Keep in mind we are by the river, and that means amplified spiritual activity because of the elements, wind,
Love you,
fire,
Daddy.
water.
Love you too, Crystal.
They can affect anything
I
spiritual.
mean, Crystal. Daddy.
I wonder if there's something
I
in
know.
here that's causing this
Dear
place to
Daddy.
be haunted. Gotta climb up there. Looks like there's like a bunk bed or a bed or something.
You're my whore.
A nest?
I know.
Kind of nest.
You know, freaky stuff, Lancer. Yep, I saw him. You're freaky.
Something just broke.
Yes, sure.
You heard that too, yeah? That was loud. It's like somebody snapped a tree in half. What the hell was that? I don't know. What was that? I'm hearing something in here. I was about to climb upstairs, trying to see if there's some sort of clue to why this shack is haunted. It's not the biggest shack, but it's still pretty creepy. Alright, I'm gonna go up there. Whoa. What? Just be careful because there's nails everywhere. I mean, this is pretty cool, dude. We're in a shack in the woods. Here's what I'm thinking. I can't see any object in here that is what's affecting the paranormal activity in here, but the EMF is going crazy.
It's still going off.
It's off in my pocket right now, actually. I can feel it. Yeah, look at that. Still going straight to red. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the shack itself isn't what's haunted. I'm thinking someone who ever nailed the roof in here, or the wood, did some type of black magic. Like put a type of nail in here that they had done something to it and they hammered the nail in to seal the deal. When it comes to nails and magic, people use that. You just don't know what they could have put in to the walls, right? Fuck, there's spiders everywhere up here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to the car and grab my SLS camera and see if I can see some sort of figure inside of the shack. Maybe spirit box. Communicate with it. We've been using our gadgets and tools all night long in this place and we've been getting some crazy results. So why not in here? In the haunted shack in the woods. This is cool. I want this. Like, I actually want this shack for myself. How awesome is that? Can't have it. You gotta build your own. Fine, I will. I'll build my own shack.
Sounds good.
And then for some sort of...
Of course, there was a giant bug on the lens as you were doing that.
Really?
Yeah, that's so funny.
What are the odds of that? It says Tom right here. Oh, wow. Tom and Cat forever. Alright guys, I've set up a REM pod in the corner of the shack. I do have my SLS camera, which I'm going to be scanning, hoping to capture something in here.
Sounds good. How about a fork?
A fork?
Never know when you might need a fork.
Alright, I've got the SLS scanning in here. What's in the shack? Is there anything in here with us? What was that? That came from outside. Here, go outside for a second.
Yeah, but
In the window, and it went away. We caught something. And the REM pod's going off. It was right behind that window. That's where it was happening when we caught it.
Which was interesting. When we heard that noise, it was like almost simultaneous.
Yeah.
I heard the noise, the thing popped up with the SOS, and then
What if there's yourself. Dude, that's so crazy that it's not here now. I'm looking through the window, find out how I seen it earlier. Oh shit! It's right there on that window. It looks like it's trying to get out or open a window or something. What the hell is that thing? Dude, it's like trying to come see this. It's like it's trying to open the window. What the hell is going on? You know what's funny is because Elliot said he's seen an apparition right in the window. And I don't know, he said it was a guy, I think. Honestly, I don't know. He said it was white.
Which was from this window, I think. What if you stand outside facing this way?
And see if I can get it.
Yeah.
But why aren't they mapping this thing out on the inside? Oh shit! Red plot's going on. Notice how that June bug is flying right by the REM pod and it's not going off? Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's in here? But you know, the thing is it's getting it on the glass, and the glass is like glass acts like a portal, just like a mirror. So I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna see if I can see anything from outside. Switching over to a different view so you guys can hear the first.
To the smoke, dumb fuck.
So, yeah.
Dumb. Good girl, mother, daddy.
Kind of what we're looking at here,
I know I am ready.
and
Damn.
Elliot had seen an apparition.
Yes, you're my daddy. You're my daddy and I'm your daddy.
Which I'm not getting anything right
You're
now.
my whore and I'm your daddy. Yep.
Show yourself.
Where's my other daddy? Oh, you're a good girl.
I am daddy.
Yes, you're my little freak.
Oh no.
Something move there? This is cool. This thing is really staying with us, it's moving around, and it actually makes sense because Elliot is saying that when he saw it, it was really brief and quick, but he saw it through his day. And what we're seeing is a figure of some sort showing up briefly.
Who am I? Daddy.
I'm back in your shack.
Yes.
Touch the red pod.
You mother thought.
I know I am.
Look through the window again. So it's
Yes,
not
you
here now.
sure are.
Oh wait, it's back?
Hopefully we don't get caught by
Yeah,
the
right.
teachers.
No,
Yeah,
on the other side.
hopefully.
Yeah, there's big bugs out here. It's down now. Now it's mapping out Angelo.
Anyway, I'm gonna lock my door so we don't,
Fair
What's
enough.
going on here?
I know mother thought.
Can you show yourself?
You
Just
want
wanna
Daddy get
communicate
on
with
to?
you.
Yes, I am. I have daddy
I want to know
issues.
what you are. Are you John Baird? Are you still the same person from the other previous videos
Yes,
you did here?
Christian. Mother thought Christian.
I know I am.
John? Show yourself. It's amazing how we're not getting anything right now. So whatever this thing is, it's coming, it's going. It might be John, it might be something else that's not intelligent. So here's the thing. We just caught something on Celeste. It was brief every time. And that tells us that there's something coming and going, coming and going. The SLS camera has worked phenomenally since we've been out. My camera, by the way, is covered in bugs that are attracted to the light. REM pod is going off. We even have the REM pod, little green and blue and yellow. So there's definitely something attached to the shack. We don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out. Get the spirit box and try to communicate with it. So at some points, I was getting the figure right at this window, and then some standing in front of this window. So what you might have seen, you've seen it through that window, the little tiny one. So maybe what you've seen was standing here, window, which is what I got, and you see inside.
Yeah, I got a white shirt go by the window. I didn't really see a face.
Have you ever had the REM pod go off in here?
No, we've had people come out here and K2, CS, spirit box stuff.
No.
Nothing electrical whatsoever.
No. But I did get my K2 was going berserk. Where is it? Let's see if it's going off now. And then the REM pod